Hey guys, Armturret here, back with the milk and cigarettes. I know it's been a little bit since the last video. A lot of life stuff happened, mostly college. But hey, I have a little break, so without further ado, let the devlog begin. Now I know I said last time I'd be talking about procedural generation, and my response to that is what? What are you talking about? That didn't happen. Who are you, and can you please get out of my house? Today we'll instead be talking about shaders, specifically the insanity that is this. Now you may be wondering what all that spaghetti nonsense before you does. And the answer to that can be summed up in one word.
I was going to put him.
Now I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really know how this works. All I know is it turns a white texture into this, which looks sort of like a CRT monitor. Additionally, if I slap it on my extremely well-written code and place it in a dark room, suddenly I'm a hacker. But you may be asking, what does this all have to do with subgame? Yeah, I know, that's still the title, I haven't come up with another one. And the answer to that is entirely based on what the aesthetic I'm going for is. Essentially, subgame is going to be retro-futuristic. If any of you have ever seen the movie Alien, you know what this aesthetic is like. The monitors are all CRT, and all the controls are big, blocky analog devices, whether it be a lever, knob, or flashing indicator. Now, you may be asking, how is it possible that in a future where interplanetary travel is possible, do we not have LCD screens? And my answer to you is, shut up, don't think about it. Point is, when I apply this filter to my game, it looks like this. I know, guys. It's starting to look like an actual video game. But something's still missing. A little bit of tweaking later, and I spent an insane amount of time doing a slight distortion effect. It was all worth it, guys. Now, I could have called it there, produced a devlog within a week, but I went a little extra. First of all, I polished up all the icons, and now this monitor does not look like it makes me want to throw up. And then I went ahead and modeled the entirety of the captain's cabin. Don't worry about the navigator cabin, it still looks like this. The main centerpiece, being the captain's screen, is now, well, an actual screen. Additionally, I added a little steering wheel that whenever you turn, turns with your controls. Furthermore, flood and damage is no longer text. It's a little dial next to a big lever to activate the pumps. And down here, where we have to launch into space, you'll notice there's a bunch of levers and some buttons. Effectively, while in the start zone, the navigator is going to have to read these parameters off to the captain, who will then enter them on this panel, and then see the result of their actions. Lastly, we have this little goofy guy down here. Look at him, he's just so jovial. A lot of this time was spent devising these techniques on how to actually integrate my previous nonsense that were UI canvases with analog aesthetics. As for procedural generation, I think I'm not going to cover how that works. Twofold. One, right now it's probably not going to be like this for very long. I'm generally unhappy with some of the systems, since right now it pretty much just makes a maze. Two, by keeping it a secret, you're more likely to discover something new while playing the game. Just know the oceans of the outer rim of the galaxy will hide many secrets. And that's about everything I've worked on the past couple weeks. I'm still trying to find a good format for these, and if you guys have any thoughts, let me know down below. I would say the next devlog comes soon, but that would be a complete lie. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. And remember, we're not just making devlogs, we're ruining lives.